Don't make assumptions and always do your best. We're talking about the book, The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And last video, I talked about the first 2 agreements, which are to be impeccable with your word and not take things personally. This time, I want to talk about the 3rd and 4th agreements, and those are don't make assumptions and always do your best. Let's talk about them for a second. Don't make assumptions. When was the last time you had a conversation with somebody and you walked away and you were like, well, they said this, I know they said that, but those weren't actually the words. Or you guess at the meaning of what they said. Oftentimes, when we guess at what somebody means instead of asking for clarifying questions, that assumption can lead to bigger problems, bigger issues. We can get angry and upset because we assume that they meant this. And the next time we get together and we talk to them, we're angry and bitter and irritated with them, or we bring it up to them and they're like, oh, sorry, that's not what I meant at all. This is what I really meant. And what they really meant was much kinder and way less blown out of proportion than what we have come up with our assumptions of what was being said. Don't make assumptions. Ask clarifying questions. Seek to fully understand what is being said, what is being meant, so that everything is clear. In finding clarity, it's a lot easier to find kindness and connection with one another instead of walking away upset, bitter, and frustrated. The 4th of these agreements is to always do your best. Now, always do your best really kind of links back to the original one, which is to be impeccable with your word. You say that you're going to do this and you need to follow through, making sure that you have integrity. But the thing is, sometimes we agree to do something, and then when the time comes to do that, perhaps we're ill or something else has come up and it's very difficult for us to actually follow through on our word. So how do you work that out with the person that you made a promise to? Always do your best means your best in that moment. Your best is going to change throughout life. Whether you're healthy and vibrant or ill and struggling, your best is different. It might be that your best is 100% on one day, but another day, your best is 40%. If you gave 40% in that day, you still gave 100%. Do your best in everything that you do. The beauty of this is that if you are doing your best in everything that you do, then you're not going to have regrets. There will be less self-doubt, less self-criticism, less self-abuse because you failed in this way or failed in that way. You can look back and say, you know what? I did my best. And because I did my best, everything is fine. I can move forward knowing that I kept my word and I did my best, and that is all that needs to happen. Beautiful agreements. This is a wonderful book that I love and I have read multiple times throughout my life. And I hope that you take these 4 agreements and kind of look at them as well. What can you apply? How can you be a little bit better? What really resonates with you that you want to work on and improve? They're fantastic for me, and I hope that they're as fantastic for you too. Until next time, take care.